Thank you.
Sorry, can I get you to just...
Désolé.
I love that.
I put this here like this.
Ça va?
Okay. Like so.
On connaît le nombre de personnes qui sortent?
Ben, j'imagine qu'ils vont... Ben, il y a Ellen Gabriel.
Ouais.
À part de ça, je connais pas.
Ellen Gabriel, c'est avec le chandail rouge.
Non, avec le... Il y avait un noir. Noir, le foncé, whatever.
Ok, ok. Avec les lunettes fumées, c'est ça?
Ouais.
Ok, ok, merci.
T-shirt 90.
Ok.
100%.
Merci.
Yeah, that's her for sure.
Je suis pas très bon avec les noms.
Ellen, did you want to do a talk now? Is that why we're set up? Is this what it is? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
Did he actually give you that ticket? Or did he let you go?
No, he said he was going to mail me a ticket.
You were
He's
getting a
going to
ticket?
mail it to me.
She came out bombing down the hill.
Okay, bombing. I was going 65 and a 50.
You weren't bombing, I know. I was a witness. I was surprised. I didn't even
Bombing.
No, but
I don't know.
Sorry, you know. She came down the hill a little fast.
Maybe contested and he'll come and testify against
doing
you.
radar. I thought he was just there to the demo.
Yeah, I know I am.
It was a speed.
I told him I didn't see the sign as soon as I thought it was an 80 as soon as I saw the
I'm
sign.
not lucky.
He clocked me at 62.
Ah oui, je vois ça là.
And what is it, 50 there?
50.
Yeah, this is a nice little...
Bernie.
You want to join me on this flat hat? I mean, I don't know. It's never really, because we just have to wait.
On va l'allonger, fait que je peux faire un vrai petit de moi-même.
You're gonna stand in the rock?
Yeah, where are you? We need to mic you.
We're just trying to situate you for our maximum effect here. Yeah.
We just want to place our mics in front of you.
Yeah. We just want to get
So right about there?
we just want to
Okay, how about, I like that. We place them and you walk up to them. How about that?
We're going to take turns here.
Okay, there's going to be two of us speaking.
Est-ce que je m'assois par terre pour tenir la piste?
Behind the camera, yeah.
Non, mais il y a des techniques. Ça met une bonne.
Alan?
Exactly.
Okay, I'll press it when you give me the sign. Ça va pour toi? Non. Ça va? I'm in your shot?
You guys good?
All right, je devrais en avoir là.
My sunglasses are prescription.
You look good with them on.
Yeah, you look cool with
Up to you.
No, it's fine. It's fine
aesthetic
because
choice.
I can read it better if I can.
They do look pretty badass.
They're pretty nice glasses. So,
I'm trying to look badass. I'm trying to change my image. Okay, you guys tell me when you want.
sorry, I'll just be in the general area on the ground.
Okay, I want to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come. So they're gonna sing first. That's okay. I'm gonna move, and they're gonna sing, and then we're gonna do the press. Okay.
Alan, should I start when they start singing? Okay.
So you're gonna sing there?
Yeah, because we're on a social distance. Singing with this is not very
Yeah, okay.
Ah, des personnes, mais de dos. Ouais, mais rencontre juste vite de même.
Yeah, I think I'll keep the mask on if that's okay. You guys ready?
Yeah, can you come closer to the mic?
This okay?
Just a smidge closer?
Rich, close. Say you guys are pretty close.
We're pretty close, yeah. Can we move the mics close to you then? We can move ourselves further. I want you close to the mic, not necessarily me.
So let me know if you can hear us well, because we're going to try and speak through our masks. But when we're out of Sawaku, Nyawachi, there's a way to go. And warm greetings to everybody who has come out here to support the Kanienkehaga's quest for peace on our homelands. This has been a long journey for many generations to try and stop the land theft that you see, that we are surrounded here in this development site. Once again, we are forced to protest and continue our fight to protect one of the last few traces of our homeland from encroachment and outright land fraud. This is not a new issue. It is a 3 centuries-old conflict that persists because of systemic racism, ignorance, and the cruelty of colonization. The struggle to have our rights respected remains ignored by all governments. Canada, Quebec, Oka, and the Mohawk Council of Kanesatake manipulate the public into thinking that their way is virtuous. They are the good ones, and that the criminals are the ones who are standing as land defenders. They have they have closed-door meetings where the rights holders are not part of the decision-making process. It is they who divide and create divisions. It is they who have the resources to ensure that those divisions remain. Canada and Quebec and the MCK exclude environmental assessments before development begins, thus colluding to defraud the Kanienkeha of our homelands with land speculators like Mr. Gollin. Our inherent rights are based upon our law, which predates European arrival upon our shores. We are obliged to protect our lands and our people, but the community of Kanesatake has been living under oppressive colonial conditions for over 300 years. Colonization is insidious, and in Canada, low-intensity warfare is used to commit heinous acts. As those under the Indian residential school system, they ignore the issue of murdered and missing Indigenous women and girls and men and continue land dispossession.
When there are no efforts by society to apply access to justice equally to Indigenous peoples, then the colonizer is every member of the public until they educate themselves as to how their colonial history continues to impact Indigenous peoples. The right holders under Kanienkeha, the great shining peace, are treated with contempt within the mindset of greed and malice from all levels of government and land developers. We call upon Prime Minister Trudeau to declare a moratorium upon all development and to sit down with the Rotinowageta or Haudenosaunee peoples of the Longhouse, the traditional government upon which the women are not only vested as the title holders of our homelands, but also as an obligation to protect the land. Woo!
Yeah! Woo!
To Mr. Gregoire Gollin, Mayor Pascal Kevillon, and the Mohawk Council of Kanienkeha. They have disrespected the Kanienkeha of Kanienkeha, in particular the women of the Kanienkeha Nation. We have tried the peaceful methods to bring resolution to our land conflict, but our voices incessantly fall upon deaf ears. The economy trumps the inherent human rights of Indigenous people. We are constantly squeezed into smaller parcels of land. Our community unable to overcome the impacts of dysfunction of colonialism, which Canada and Quebec continue to benefit from. The Kanienkeha of Kanienkeha have endured threats to our safety and well-being from governments and their authorities, along with land speculators whose pockets of money coercively perpetuate the conflict. The Mohawk Council has done nothing to join our fight to protect our lands. It is a sad time for all of us.
We therefore call upon Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Premier Legault to intervene for the sake of peace. These are the following calls to action the community has asked for far too long. To stop land speculator Gregoire Gollin from selling any more land here where we stand, to stop him from selling land fraudulently on the homelands of the Rotinuseshaga, the people of the Longhouse. We call for a moratorium on all development and to sit with the Rotinuseshaga of Kanienkeha and representatives of our sister communities to resolve our land dispossession. On September 21st or 22nd, we had a Zoom meeting with Mark Miller, Carolyn Bennett, and other members of the Mohawk community, where Mark Miller promised that we would have another meeting. He refused to answer my texts or even respond. We call upon the public to stop purchasing the land here on Rotinuseshaga homelands, which include but are not limited to the following municipalities: Oka, Saint-Joseph, Pointe-Calumet, Pointe-aux-Anglais, Sainte-Marthe-sur-le-Lac, Des-Montagnes, Saint-Benoît, and many others. We call upon the public to boycott Oka Park until we can resolve the land use issue within it, as it is the site of our traditional community. We call upon the public to write their members of parliament and the National Assembly to meet with the traditional people, the Longhouse, and to begin a process of restitution to resolve our 300-year-old conflict and to call for a moratorium upon all development in Kanienkeha homelands. We also call upon the community members to join the struggle to protect our homelands, the pines, and our community that fought so hard for it in 1990, and to recognize that the land issue is much bigger than just the area of the pines. And think outside the colonial box to decolonize. We must decolonize, as our desire for peace is for all people living on our homelands. We do not want anybody's keys to their homes, but we want our homes to be protected. We declare our support for the Palestinian relatives whose struggle of land dispossession like ours continues. We hope for peace on their lands for all human beings, no matter what their affiliation, so that everyone can join a movement of change, which everybody has been calling for since the pandemic started, where everybody's rights can be respected and cherished, and human dignity can be respected. Lasting peace can only happen when there is respect, courage, and everyone is cherished. All we are asking for is peace and our land back. Yaokoa, Yawajitas Kadamusadat, Tanigawan again.
petite allocution.
The whole thing?
Non, non, not the whole thing, just a few words.
Oui, c'est ça. Tu peux poser une question.
En français, puis vous allez
en
répondre.
français.
Parfait. Est-ce que c'est la période de questions qui commence maintenant?
Oui.
Oui.
Mais c'est lui qui fait le...
C'est bien.
Merci. Pouvez-vous nous expliquer brièvement la mobilisation d'aujourd'hui, le but de cette marche?
Le but de cette marche aujourd'hui, c'est pour faire appel à le public de reconnaître qu'on continue le débat pour la protection de notre terre. Puis on demande à tous nos alliés d'être là avec nous autres. Puis de faire signe au gouvernement qu'on est encore là, puis il y a encore une discussion à avoir, il y a encore une résolution à avoir, il y a encore une réconciliation à avoir sur la question de nos terres.
Il y a M. Gollin qui veut faire du développement, mais il y a aussi la ville qui a changé le zonage pour le protéger puis faire un site patrimonial pour la ville. Est-ce que vous vous opposez à M. Gollin? Est-ce que vous vous opposez à la ville ou les deux?
On est ici pour protéger notre terre, c'est tout. Contre les personnes comme M. Gollin, contre le racisme qu'on expérience avec la municipalité d'Oka. C'est notre terre, mais il ne parle pas à nous. On voudrait d'avoir une discussion, mais on était ignorés. On était ignorés. We ignored.